Hello, hello everyone. Oh, the music was very low already. Hopefully that's okay. Everything seems ready. Kind of a bird evening, so trying to wrap up everything before I start. Lot of intel to do, not to claim it. That would be very important. How's everyone doing? Did you do your Foundry yet? Salut Manita, bienvenue. You never know. Welcome, thank you. Hello, hello. My brain was trying to read Yun Ver Non, like a Dutch name or something. And I was like, you never know. Yeah, exactly. Perfect name, I guess. Hey Star, hey Alexa, hey Xen. We start in 25 for Foundry, so I'm kind of wrapping up the little things here. What do I do with my marches tonight? What do I do with my marches tonight? Hey Alice. Car family, yes. Hey Illusion, welcome. Welcome to the stream. So hopefully tonight I'm not failing my intel mission as bad as like 2 weeks ago or something. Where I just claimed everything. We have 4 more to go, so actually I have a lot of stamina to spend as well. I nearly clicked on claim all. I was like, red dot. Quite excited, we have Tundra arm links. I might do a video tomorrow, I'll see. I think a lot of new players will get it, so I might actually do like a French and English video tomorrow about it, just to cover the kind of the betting again, and you know, the prediction and the registration. Just need to go back into it. I don't remember everything from the top of my head. I think the Discord channel need to be revamped and cleaned up as well. So I think that might be because we did not add it in a very long time, so many new players will get it and be lost with it, so I think that might be a good time to kind of redo that. Then we might, you know, it's gonna be another week, I think, before we know if we have an Easter event. Yeah, many people. We have our first TAL tomorrow. Pretty like people missed it. At least in, you know, in the States. If you look at the kind of Rally Leader channel here, and Alliance chat a bit. I mean, people I talk to, they kind of miss Tundra arm links here. Somehow they made Foundry cool again, you know. I don't know if at some point I felt that Foundry was not really in people's heart too much, you know. But that made it really cool, so... And was SVS, so we are against, I don't know for you guys, but for me, I mean for us at least, we are against a very big state. Like they are, I don't know if they are leading currently. I did not pay attention, did not look into that, but they have been leading once. I mean, it's cool to be leading once, I guess. I don't know if I want to be staying a leading state, but you know, being a leading state once is kind of cool, right? Just to get that. You know, nothing else for your state. I think that's pretty cool. But they are like all their top 10 is so much stronger than our top 10, so it's gonna be a rough. I I don't know if it's gonna be a rough, you know, battle, but it's gonna be a rough prep. I mean, it's gonna be a rough battle for sure, and I don't know about the prep. That the part, you know, I don't really know if we really have a chance. That seems to be all good. So that's 8 a.m. UTC. And that's Agnes quest. I mean, whatever. So let's do the same on the farm now. And never click on claim all. That's pretty good. Getting ready to be eaten by whales in Foundry like yesterday in Cannon Clash. I mean, for us, yesterday, we were against 855. So Classic is one of the Golden Globe guy, right? So, you know, we were kind of, I was last streaming and we're like, it seems to be kind of an unfair matchup. So I don't know if it was their Legion 1 or 2, but we were against Golden Globe Alliance. So it is what it is, right? When you don't have a Maxwell, you know, you don't have a player that is maxed, then your opponent has Golden Globe. It's like the level of spending is another world, right? So let's do that. So I can see the pair. That's really important. When you set up your Intel mission, you want to do like the one that are on top of each other at the same time. Else you're gonna click on them later and you're not gonna be able to fully complete it, right? So for example, if I do that here, I want to do 1, 2, then maybe I send my scout and then I do that one. And then it's safe to do and it's not a mess to click on everything. I think matchmaking worked very well this time. I mean, we'll need to know how it goes, but yeah, it's never gonna be perfect anyway. So I'm happy for you if you have a fair match and a fun match. That's really cool. Foundry can be really cool if it's balanced, you know. This time SVS seems to be more balanced than ever. We ex-leading state were matched against leading states, but well balanced. Okay, cool. I mean, you mean for SVA then. I read your second comments before the first one. For us, you know, we are not, I don't far we are, if we had a stronger top 10 or top, you know, top 20, like in terms of spenders, I think we could be a leading state, to be honest. Some people did agree with that. But last time we pulled off 9 billion points in prep phase, to be honest. When I looked at like 2 or 3 transfers ago, I looked at a lot of leading states and, you know, it was, they had stronger top 100 overall, particularly top 10, top 20. And some of them, they had one more active alliance, right? So I think we are, you know, that's not a surprise that we are fighting some of the biggest states in the neighborhood. Even if we are not fighting the biggest, we are not there, you know. But we are still fighting some of the bigger teams. How kind of these I can? How many of these I can do? A lot. And we'll wait for them to come back so I can do the gathering as well. Salut Alexandre, écoute, ça va, fatigué en ce moment, mais ça va. We have to fight the first Frost Dragon Tyrant in our zone, in our group. They have 3 wells. Yeah, that's pretty tough. They were also leading state once. You mean for Foundry or for SVS Star? I guess you mean SVS, right? Even last SVS, we had horrible matchmaking, same situation. This game really wants to make our state leading, but can't. I mean, when you are leading, it's probably a tough spot to be to recruit. Like, I know most, you know, unless like you are a massive state, like 943, that you want maybe to stay leading and to be like the highly competitive states, and you still attract people just because you are so strong. It seems to me that quite a few leading states, they want to drop from it, right, to be able to recruit. So it's a bit of a tough one, I guess. I know some states like they feel it's a bummer when they, you know, when they are leading state. They are not excited about being leading state. Just because of the issue to recruit, but that's, you know, without the limits in recruitment, you know, it might be like totally unbalanced. Like it might just have a few states that are so strong that you cannot do anything on the other ones. I guess, you know, it's coming from experience from previous games that are kind of similar. Not everyone wants a very powerful state, but... I really did not play my farm much today. Starting the pets mission at that time of the day. Yeah. Let's do that quick. I set it up before, so... SVS, fair enough. We don't want leading either. I just want to clean up server. I mean, that's, you know, you have to make some people go eventually, right? Either you know, an alliance have to go. If you don't want to be leading and you're just accumulating power and strong people, at some point you have to find a ways to be leaking some players, right? You have to be a tyrant, maybe burn the weaker alliance that are not contributing as much. Or I don't know what the strategy here, but I'm sure people consider that one at least being like, you know, kind of removing what we call dead weight usually, but it's not nice. Well, it's not really working very well, but again, I did not do much. I'm curious to see how next prep phase is gonna go when it comes to points and ranking as well, because it's kind of gonna shape a bit what they decide to do moving forward, you know, for pushing every 3 months, or what can I do? That seems to be all okay as well. So the farm is okay. We'll complete the rest a bit later. Oh, we can do arena now. I don't care about ranking here. Let's have some fun. Because when I go to bed, I might, you know, when we're done with streaming, I might just go to bed straight away. So some sleep to catch up. Very, very tired lately. So happy to get Blanchette a bit stronger though. Really happy that, you know, I'll be able to spin the lucky wheel and get a bit further with that. Oh, I got destroyed. Let's try Lulu. Oh, that feels bad. So what happened? I did not look. I was grabbing a code for one of you. Don't know who is getting it, but there's a gift code in the chat. That is Bradley. That's okay. Fair enough. Do you have a chance here? Probably not. Let's see if I have a chance though. I'm curious. But they have like a worse lineup, if that makes sense in a way. Even if there's 3... Wow. My Bradley is getting destroyed. I'm very surprised by that. So that means I should probably, if I change it... Is it working a lot better? Did I put my main gear on Blanchette? Well, see, he got like... He's getting some... Okay. So I might have put my base gear on Blanchette on my farm. Assuming that... yeah, I put my base gear on Blanchette. No, I did not. I did, yeah, I did. Okay. So, you know, just for bear, I guess. Try Blanchette. I don't remember what I've done. What do I do for bear? Yeah, I still use Bradley. So let's try Blanchette for next time. Let's save all of that. It just sucks for Arena for now, but I don't really care, so. Bradley need to retire soon. Yeah, I mean, he served me very much. I don't think anybody served me that well. Maybe Gwen. But like, I don't know when to remove him, to be honest. I'm like kind of afraid to removing him from my team. Like, please, Alex. I'm kind of afraid to remove him from my team. It's kind of one of the heroes you never want to remove, you know? He's so good. Still at that stage. So I guess I might remove him when I have Rufus, you know? But I might be able to do Bradley, Rufus, Blanchette. That might totally work, you know? So... Did I do everything here? I could do that. And then, you know, if I don't log in until tomorrow, it's not gonna be the end of the world. If I had Hendrik, probably, yeah. Probably. Put the Lancer on the front row, left, 2 infantry at the right. It could be Igor. Could be. That could make sense as well. So no, I don't need to look here. I need to remind my brain that I don't want to look here. Did I get the chance we got the new expert tomorrow morning? Should I keep these 10 tracks for tomorrow morning just in case? I guess. Do we have a new pets tomorrow morning? You know, we should have the last pets as well eventually. I'm doing amazing for albums. Like, that's insane lead. I got so much 4 stars given to me. I'm really happy about that. And here, soon the latest reward as well. Let's do that. So Gregory, I'll max him after SVS when we did battle. The last star, no matter what. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm gonna waste a few shards, but I kind of want him maxed. Then the rest is Mia go to widget 10. It does not really matter, but I put our widget 10. And then Blanchette will slowly go, but do I have some XP component to put on Fred? No, I don't. So let's see what if we get a few more levels. Because I improved quite a bit in Sandstone. I did some upgrades. I did a few things right and left. So that might actually be an easy win, right? It's not that easy win, but... Hey bro, for PvP says as Foundry, what is the best ratio for attacking Gen 5? I saw 40-0-60 rally attack, but was wondering for solo attacking. I made a video about it a few days ago. Solo attacking overall is 60-40-0. Just because of the ambusher skill on your lancers and not having marksmen that are targeted by the ambusher skill. So the spoiler is 60-40, and I have a video that I've made this week about it. Because people have been asking a lot, and did a bit of research, talked to a few people, which is, you know, matching my own experience as well. Always felt a bit easier to burn cities with 60-40. You know, 50-20-30 works. I've been playing that until Gen 7. I burnt a lot of cities. 48-48 works. It's just 60-40 works a bit better. That's about it. It's not a day and night, black and white thing, but it's a bit more consistent. You might need a few less hits to burn someone that you struggle to burn. Are there new experts coming? I don't know, you know. I have no idea. I just know that it will make sense, and they come on Mondays. New pets could come. There is one more Polar Terror. We had the last Polar Terror a long time ago, so I would expect the new Polar Terror anytime now. And I don't think last time they gave us these things with an update, so I would not necessarily expect them to come from an update. That might be close. And that's not close at all. So it's not gonna, yeah, not gonna be what I want. That's not too bad. That's pretty good. They have no infantry. Wow. They had no freaking infantry on the other side left, nearly. I mean, I'm doing good. Like, Davy is far stronger than me, so... I'm really not doing bad. Really, really not doing bad. I kind of managed to stay 27. 30 is here, so... Arena will do later. No rush here. I'm curious to see like what stats are Gen 5. What stats are Gen 5 at the moment if I check on the... Responding to someone very quick on Discord. And let's look with how many states do we have Gen 5. So if we go to transfer and we look at the documents of Gen 5 and we are March. Gen 5 is at 2,700-ish right now. So yeah, that's a lot more state than last time. Got jetting this Monday, so I might be misreading Evan. It might have been like we might go to state 3,000 for Tundra Armlings. 3,051. Yeah, okay. I think it started at... Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's Gen 5, maybe. Gen 5. Tyrant is end of Gen 6. And then Tundra Armlings in Gen 5. So that's pretty cool. These are pretty cool, to be honest. Let's go. Foundry is starting, so let's pop the pets. I'll see for buff if I need to, but I might be rally leading. I think I'll be assigned somewhere, so I might pop the 10%. I'll see when we are inside what, you know, based on kind of the opponent we have. Let's use recon. Kind of want to keep my bigger buff for Tundra Armlings. Good luck to everyone that's playing. That's usually a very popular time, so quite a few of you are usually playing. Good luck. I need to set up a few marches as well. So that's okay. Ratio, yes. Let's do Patrick. Let's go. Let's go, everyone. Good luck. So, boom, 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 boom. Now, you know, with the city skin and the teleport, it kind of look... Okay, so they have that dude. Yeah, they had a few globes, so I'll pop whatever I can in 20% and I'll pop the rest 10. Let's see how it goes. Maybe I should grab a title. If I can, but people might, you know, stronger people might get one. Might be a bit late to try to do that. But that seems to be a tough opponent, though. Andy, yeah. People have him, so, you know, I'll take healing just in case. If I need to heal second part. I usually don't, you know, but... I'm not gonna... We have a precise strategy that's a bit different than the alliance I used to play with. So I'm gonna kind of stick to it. So not really going around to burn people, and I'm not sure I can burn many people here. They have 2 globes, so that might be... I mean, these are not very weak players, so I don't know that alliance. What kind of alliance is that? But that's our Legion 2. Like, that's our Legion 2 and we are against 2 globes, so I don't know if it's their Legion 1 or not, but... that could be a bit rough. Hey, Sarma! Welcome. Thank you. We'll try our best. Seems to be not an easy matchup, at least. Seems to be not an easy matchup. $26 sec. We are nearly there. So Jackie Chan is here, so let me see what's going on. I'm trying just to see. If we secure that, that's gonna be pretty good. Then I want to help here as well. I just don't remember the ratio of people I play with yet. That's the only issue. I don't remember all of them. I kind of need to adjust on the fly, which is not really good. It's not full at all, so let's go. Wow. I'm never gonna be on time. So hopefully they're not winning that one. This one we have a bit more time to get in, so that's gonna be okay. I mean, so far it looks good, right? It's just we don't really have much in transit station when it comes to reinforcements. But first occupation is on our side. They might not have as many rally leaders, I guess. That could be their issues. But we managed to get this one as well. Who is taking this one? Oh, we have Bear. Bear is pretty strong as well, so maybe... So I'm gonna keep a march to kind of go back and forth and reinforce. Because that's something you kind of need to do, and that's hard to do in Foundries, kind of, you know, refresh your troops. But so far we're doing okay. I'll check a few reports when we kind of stabilize. They have someone that's trying to go around and burn a bit. That dude. Yeah, I don't have a march, so... Oh, this one I sent to the wrong... Did I send to the wrong team? That's gonna be okay, right? It's gonna be full a bit, but... Thank you, Anna. Thank you. Good luck to you too if you play. Let's look at what we have here. Rally defeat. Okay, so we got kicked out here. By a lot less troops. By a lot less troops. I mean, he's quite stronger overall. I mean, we had a decent ratio. I'm just not too sure we had good joiners. Yeah, we had a Blanchette for Lancers. We had a Hector. So we had terrible, terrible joiners. Thank you, Anthony. Won my Foundry with a good match. Okay, cool. I need to get my troops back. I don't have that many marches. This one's gonna come here. Is it full? Yeah, it's full. I could get some in, so... I'm getting rally. Do you think he had the chance? So I have... so what do we have? Infantry Lancers. I have very little marksman, right? Oh, I have 19% marksman. So what do I want as a joiner? Do I want René for the 20%? Or do I want Wuming? I think I don't want Wuming. I think I don't want René. I think I prefer these four. That's my best march. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see if that guy can take me on or not. then we'll adjust. But so far the map is clearly at our advantage. Clearly better for us so far, so that's good. I was worried it's not gonna be that much. I mean, that's barely anything, and the dude is a bit stronger than me, it seems. I mean, the gear is not amazing, it's not bad, but it's not as amazing as the charms and the... That's a bit higher, right? But we are very close for the rest, so... He's just buffed 20% fully. And he has, you know, higher widgets, so that's not nothing at least. I'll start to have some marches to join the rally soon, which is not the case at the moment, but I'm not gonna try to solo march him at least. That's too late. They are double rallying Jackie, okay. Oh, they're going for a rally as well on him? That's weird. Is that a real thing? I mean, they seems to go on him. So just get, you know... He's probably strong enough, but I don't know that other dude trying to rally him, so... Just in case. And here, they're coming back. I mean, I'm not sure we can really defend it. They seem to be quite stronger, so... Let's try to help where I can. I mean, they're really going after him, somehow. Gathering is not there yet. Middle and the other one are not there yet. Yeah, they kicked us, right? Oh, that was too late. I thought I was on time. Let's get half of the time back. Let's get some infantry back as well. And Vito is going nuclear. So they seems to have cancelled on him, right? Wow. Wow. Even if we reinforced him, that was really rough on Jackie. That's pretty well played on them. I mean, they try to solo march him. Hopefully they are not zeroing. I don't think they can zero him with solo march, to be honest, even if he loses a lot of troops. But he's not... Can I... I cannot stop him from burning. Okay, he stopped. What can I send that will be really good? Let's do Gatot. They have Magnus in my base, so that's really okay. So this rally I need to be able to help a bit later. I have one march left, so that's gonna be okay. That will be important to get, so let me try to... Let me send Mia actually. Why I'm not using Mia? I'm the first one to say you want a Mia everywhere, and then... Is that a whale? Hopefully I can get in time. Yeah, I was worried that that dude is not strong enough. That's not gonna do... I mean, they are focusing on they're focusing a lot on transits, which they are not really moving. They are focusing a lot on our prototype. So I'm not too sure about the strategy at that time, but we got kicked out here. So let's get it back a bit faster. Yeah, I cannot help yet with these. I mean, we are looking some of their bigger wells, so that's not too bad at least. And they are not rallying, but he's like having troops coming his way, so what's going on? Is he rallying a building we don't have? We don't see yet, or? But so far, you know, it's a very clear win. Can I help some people coming? Can I see? You cannot really do, right? You cannot really help people joining you in reinforcement like that. Because you only see people in the buildings. It's a 1 minute rally, so... Just let me check the journal. Blanchett, Wuming, René... Yeah, Bradley. It's not amazing, but... Yeah, he managed to take it, so that's fair enough. Wow, I should have collected these. I forgot to loot the points. That's a bit late. Some people know what to do with the points, so that's good. So let's do a 2 minute rally. I'll use a standard ratio. They just wanted to explode the building, right? So it's not gonna be too much of an issue. I'm gonna bother a bit their gatherer though. should have done that a bit sooner. It's gonna be good enough. It's gonna be good enough. And even if they explode the building one by one, to be honest, they're not gonna do a crazy crazy amount of things at that stage. Yeah, that guy is a bit weak, so that should be quite okay. Return, so they are getting this one. Okay, fair enough. Can I send someone? No, I cannot, right? Should I speed up someone? 4 sec, 24, all good. Hey, Mark. Good afternoon. It's kind of late here, you know, getting tired. That was an easy one. They had very little people inside, so you know they did not really they did not care to keep it. To be honest, that was clear. They just, you know, it was an easy target to explode and get points, so that was really about it. It was really about nothing else. We'll look after the battle, Star. They're getting some buildings, but they're not getting... Are they getting middle? I mean, that dude is weak, so I'm not sure what he's doing. We have good joiners, middle, that's decent. Yeah, we are doing okay. I mean, they play very weird, if you ask me so far. Like, they really fight a lot for transit, which they struggle to get. I mean, they lock 2 hours for rally leader, but we have plenty of others. We can do plenty of other things. You know, gathering is not only blue, it's a bit red. So, like, gathering, they do a bit better job as gathering. So I could go and clear that up, but I kind of need to be... Should I do that, actually? Very, very quick. Kind of a gathering cleanup. Where are the gatherer guy? Can I clean it up? He is level 10, you know? Let's mess a bit with him, you know, with the gathering and stuff. So he cannot gather as he wants to. And I keep my role, which is not really joining rallies right now, but I'm happy to just, you know, keep my building. In a sec, gather a lot, block them for gathering on these tiles. Well, he's stronger than me here. Is that his main march? Oh, Toothless. That's one of my favorite, like, I don't know if it's a kid TV show, but like the Viking stuff with Toothless, that's actually one of my favorite, to be honest. I love it. I mean, if he gathers one and I gather four, you know, I'm okay with that. So their wells moved. Their globes. I'm not sure where they went. The left transit. Oh, they are here. They are trying to get boiler, but that's 2,000 points. I mean... They are not impressing me so far. Let's say it that way. I was really worried it's gonna be far of a stronger battle, but that might be a Legion too as well, I don't know. But their choice of target is a bit weird. To spend so much time and effort on things that they cannot keep easily, and that's not giving them points. I mean, that one is important, so that's something we might want to try to get eventually. That could be something we try to swap, but... Should I join a rally? They are rallying prototype, boiler, prototype a lot, right? Marching. I mean, they are not even timing their rallies properly. They, you know, they are teleporting to loot, but you kind of need to time a rally for that. Should I fix my joiner? Yeah, I don't want Hector. JC, Sonia, Magnus, JC. Maybe I want... I don't want Sonia, maybe. JC, Magnus, JC, Wooming. That works okay with what I have. It's not gonna do much. I mean, they are quite strong overall. That's for sure. Yeah, I could get a reason because they were kind of going back to back, not back to back, but with two rallies and just have a little troops. So I guess their second rally was actually went. I mean, Bear is pretty strong, to be honest. You know, we're getting closer to have people that are like as maxed out as it can when it comes to Chief Charm, Chief Gear, Hero Gear. So that's, you know, a few SVS, and unless they give us like new levels, the gap between like maxed out player is like kind of closing for us every, you know, every month that passes. And I mean, they are here to get their double, right? What can I do? They are rallying 40. They have 3 rallies going. Yeah, they can go all they want, to be honest. It's not gonna do much. Even if they get these points, like... Unless they are trying to go for fun, it's never gonna do anything for them. When it comes to winning the match. I mean, I sent some lancers. No, okay. They did not get in, so that's pretty good. He's not even trying to gather anymore, you know, he's like... I'm safe, dudes. I mean, it's not crazy, but... That makes sense, they could get it. I don't know if they're gonna get the points. They get a lot of the points. We are getting some... Yeah, they are getting... They got a lot better at getting the points here, so that's good for them. But that's, you know, locking their two main rally leaders, and they don't have as many as us, so... Really not a big deal. Yeah, like I said, they are not really strong globes, so that's that might be a Legion 2 for them or something like that as well. It might not be their best roster. Like those 2 globe was a bit more scary than it is really. So they are not... they might be like very old, you know, accounts that are not spending as they used to, I guess. I mean, these are not bad accounts at all, but they are far from being maxed out, which is really good for us. Let's join some rally for fun. Let's join Bear. Bear is infant, it's that, so let's do Bear. They are rallying me here, that's gonna be okay. You know, they're gonna explode it. That's really not a problem. Makes them use teleports. That guy is low in power, but seems to be quite strong, so it's not gonna... You're not gonna hold very likely. Yes. Let's look at it just for fun, but... yeah, it was 1.2 versus me, which I'm using all troops, so it's, you know, nothing too... I actually have very little marksman. People are using 60-40 more or less. So to live properly, you need to go... where is the menu? But if you do city, you're not living properly, so you cannot heal. So you need to do something like... Enter battlefield. I did not do it forever. Is that here? Yeah. So you click at the top on the points, right? You click on the banner at the top and you have leave battlefield. And that's gonna exclude you for 12 minutes. And then there you can come back, you know? That's how you do it. So they are going for the middle, of course. Not a surprise, I guess. But I'm kind of in that rally, and I'm gonna wait for that rally to hit to go. So then I'm gonna go here. Start to rally 2 minutes. Go middle. And then clear the gatherer. Someone is doing it. So let me clear these. You know, it's a... We don't really need it, right? So... It's more like a nice thing to do. They should not be able to come back. So let's look a bit at what's going on here. Marching 8. Okay, so I'll be... Oh shit. Yeah, I mean, their globes are stronger than Lina, so that makes sense. And I was so far, I shouldn't have used any of the speed ups. But again, that's really not making any difference for us. Especially if they are not really gathering, so that should be okay. That's gonna balance the income a bit. Do we have everyone doing their points? We have a few people that are a bit low. And I did not check my rally at all, so am I okay? 120. That's gonna cost me a lot more than it should. 15, 10. That's something I'm not used to manage my rally for speed ups, and people are speeding up, so that's pretty nice, but you could leave, Sesh, you good? Boom! Give me the points. Yeah, it was an easy one, right? We got all our troops. It was the weak dude. Heal rallies, Jackie Chan. Already at 40k gems. You know, these events are terrible when you start to play them like that. It's really a lot for me, you know. I'm juggling, same, but that's okay. But they are somehow not that behind in points. I will expect the points to go... but they kind of explode all buildings regularly, right? So they are stealing a lot of points. They are not bad at it. So now they're gonna go that one. But like, it's really... Like, they're never gonna make up... Like, without holding, they're never gonna be close to make, you know, kind of catching up. So... They can do it all they want. It's really not the right strategy here. The rally on the city was good that they did at the beginning. That did a lot of injured, so if they could manage to kind of keep that going, they could have hurt us a lot. But they've done it once. What? Oh, I'm 1 sec too late. That's insane. I really thought I speed up enough. So like the same second he walks, the same second I took it back. But you know, we get it, no problem. That's really what it is. They are not putting any effort in keeping buildings. They're just trying to explode them. Davey is having a bit of fun. That's a good job for us, I think. You know, we're gonna stay serious until the end, but that's a nice Foundry as well. Oh, top Catalina. That's gonna be 3 points. Is she rallying me? I don't know, people are reinforcing her maybe. I like the animation of this one. The attack animation is pretty nice. Boom. 3 points. And they have no troops. Rally coming in, nuclear art, so that's one of their stronger one. I'll reinforce middle, and they are going for the for that as well. So let me just play, you know, properly, I guess. Let's do that. That's okay. It's a slow rally, you know that this one rallying 46 seconds. That's gonna be okay. Is Sergei still useful for reinforcing cities? It depends on which stage of the game. Late game, you have a lot of better options. Sergei is 20% and you want to 25, right? So yeah. So if you are early game, depending on which, you know, event and scenario, it could be okay. Like Foundry could be okay. But, you know, if you're Gen 10, then, you know, you have, again, far better options. Yeah, it's not a lot of troops. So did we took the rally already? Yeah, we did. That was not a lot of troops as well, but you know, it's not like we are having a great rally leader inside, so we are kind of lacking gear and stuff. So yeah. Gathering is nearly over. That's point they can never take back. And you know, I might teleport a bit, you know. Vito is rallying what? He's rallying here. But I don't have a march. I don't have a march yet, so I might teleport in 8 sec actually. That's good. That's good enough to me. Did they move a bit further or? Have they moved somewhere else? Let's go for fun a bit. I could not join Jackie. Did he restart it? This time I'm before. See, that works as well. 50, 20, 30 works, you know, works decent. When you have good heroes, it really works decent. For city. Burning. It's really not bad. They did a lot of burning on their side. They've been very aggressive offensively. Let's try with Mia. That's a good kind of little test we can do here. If they don't teleport. Hopefully they don't teleport, but if Davy is going after them, they might. And you know, Davy might have, yeah. But that would have been fun to test. To see if it's like doing a big difference. Oh no, the map is red. Boom. Do I join the rally or I don't? Because I might move. I have 3 minutes. I'm not gonna use teleport. You know, it's a one battle. So let me just check what legend he's using. He's using a regular. Just need a bit of a push. Let's take my target, you know. I might be able to take a loan actually. Okay. She speed herself. That's really one of our strengths, like, is to have a lot of solid players. We are really liking like maxed out ones, but and you will see when we do Tundra Arm Leagues, like you know, we can have one rally leader main march per building easy. And often, you know, the other opponent, they have a 3, 4, 5, 6 rally leader, or, you know, they have less, they have 2 or 3. And they have to go around, and that's, you know, of course, they can always not knock off any of our rally leaders easily, but, you know, they cannot have, unless they have, like, you know, 3 max out marches, then they just cannot compete, and that's really, really help us. Yeah, you have the weirdest joiners, but I think, I don't know if someone found a good way to get like good joiners, especially people don't know the ratio I play, they probably send whatever, to be honest, but unless you already know your rally leaders and you redo your preset march for Foundry all the time, it feels that it's really tough to get the right joiners in that game mode, to be honest. Lina is going, how many minutes? 2 minutes, but that's very, very far. I mean, they're gonna get middle if they want to, you know. Bicho is a new player that we have. He joined us this transfer. Curious to see one of the reports of his stats. That's Jackie Chan, right? That's him on offense, so he's similar to me actually. Even if he has like the spanning frame. So he has been probably maybe a late spender. So that's really, really close to... Just he spent a lot more on widget though. That's very close as well. A bit more on Romulus, a bit less on Fabien. Davey is hot. He wants blood, he wants to burn. Let's watch this one when it happens. It's a bit late, so what's going on? That's probably not gonna... Yeah, I mean, if they want to take it, they can, so that's fair enough. That dude is decently strong. And that's, you know, a lot more troops. I mean, that's solid, right? Solid Romulus as well. What are they attacking? Oh, this one, because, you know, they were probably reinforcing more than attacking, actually. Where do I go for fun? What can we do last minute? What can we do for the last 5 minutes? That's fun. That's the strategy, right? He has his main march out. You can always try to kind of burn him that way. That did not happen though. Irrelevant. I mean, he's trying to go for middle, but for that one, solo march not gonna do anything. Trying to see if there is a good person to try, like let's do that, let's do that. Is she above? Yeah, she will be my main hero, so we can do 48 for 48. A good target for that. I'll just wait for that one to happen. Let's see what can we do with the... That was not too bad, right? I mean, he has no... Let's see with his main march. Let's see with his main march how it does. Maybe it's a good test, you know? Maybe we found someone to test things a bit. So it does nothing. It does nothing. Let's try 60-40 now. Freya, let's go. And let's try with Bradley instead of Xura. But not doing much either. That's really not doing much either. Let's go. It was the wrong ratio initially, so that's not doing much anyway. That's doing even less. Let's try again. Let's do that, that, bam, bam, bam. Yeah, see, he does not even have a lot of troops, right? So... like burning the same level, the same tier of troops, it's really, really hard, I find. Oh, come on, let me. Boom, so it was an easy win. Happy for us. Southern, I don't know that state very much. We did okay. The first time I'm playing with them, the strategy is clear, the roles are clearly defined, who is doing what, it's fairly straightforward, so... We won Legion 1, won Legion 2, that's a lot of points. And the madness of it is we got Tundra Arm Leagues, so the shop is gonna be like a... You can go a bit crazy, you know? Because we're gonna get so much things from Tundra Arm Leagues. That's emptied, it resets in 7 days. So it's gonna reset before Tundra Arm Leagues actually. That's the next one I can go crazy on. I could buy most of it today, so that's pretty good already. Not touch that. GG to everyone, hopefully you had a good match. NatPay, 800, hope you're doing good. I'm doing okay. I'm very tired lately, so... But beyond that, I'm doing good. I just want to know... I just want you to know that in my alliance, can't have a day without talking about your work and strategy. That's cool to hear. Thank you. Hopefully that's, you know... Hopefully that's helpful. That's not for, you know, for bad reason. If it's helping you guys, I'm really happy. So that's our friend Starfinger. So what happened here? Is that Foundry? It's Foundry, right? You guys are now, you know, strong people. You know, when I started the channel, some of you were like FC3, FC5, Gen, I don't know, 4 or something. And now look at you, like Bradley, FC7 or 8. I mean, you smack him or her for the stats at least. That's pretty good for you. That's pretty good. I mean, that person is not really weak, but yeah, clearly a notch. That's a, you know, a good free-to-play, and that's a more casual free-to-play. That's still pretty good, but that's really not the same levels. Very similar here, right? Even if you win. What was the ratio? Yeah. See, like, even people not paying attention to what they use. Just using random ratio without, you know. So let's swap. Let's go back to Bradley for arena, not do the mistakes I did on the farm. Did we do the... Yeah, we did. I always forget about checking these. Like, they always do some after these kind of team fights. We lost a few hours back in Discord. I asked you on matchmaking for Foundry 21 versus 30. They had all wells. Yeah, I mean, happens. If the Discord notification is very loud compared to your mic. Do you guys hear them? I don't even pay attention to them. Oh, I closed the chat. What was his name? Shit. I don't know if someone was talking to me on Discord in DM. What was your name? I just closed the chat and I don't have you as a friend, so... But I'm on streamer mode on Discord, so I assume it's gonna kind of remove the notification. I don't even remember hearing some, so... I usually don't really have sound for Discord, I just have like a... So I need to double check that, that feels weird to me. Oh, it's WhatsApp maybe you are hearing. That's possible, so that WhatsApp... I put in silence for 8 hours when I am... When someone talks to me during the stream, that's probably WhatsApp. What was the dude's name? I even forgot the first letter. Cannot find them back. We are too many on that Discord. The Discord is nearly like, is catching up with the YouTube channel. That's a bit crazy, you know? I'm taking it as a, you know, the Discord is helpful for people, so I need to put a bit more... Some of the guides need to be revamped a lot. Yeah, whoever was talking to me on Discord about the general charts, if you can contact me back if you are watching. Oh, that's you. That's sorted. Yeah, it's WhatsApp. I can pay attention, pay closer attention to that. It's a bit weird though that it is that strong. Can I change that? Can I change that on Windows side of things or WhatsApp side of things? But I use WhatsApp for quite a few things with the Wi-Fi MIDI and stuff, so... No, nope, not clicking there. Not looking at that. Because the mic is set up properly, but what I could do is... I could lower a bit the desktop sound and increase the music a bit. So that should be similar to you when it comes to the music now, let me know. Herbella, oh, was Foundry good? What an easy win. Well, we had like a clear strategy, clear roles. And they were not very strong, so... I don't think they had a clear strategy as well, I'm not sure. So yeah, no, was not too bad, was fun. It's a bit less, you know, Foundry is becoming a bit slower paced now. It's a lot about rallies and jamming, you know, jamming marches right and left and things like that, so... Hey, Sat. What do you think about the survey they sent about having a World Cup team event? What survey? Did I miss a survey? Maybe I missed a survey. This one? Shall we do it together in case you did not do it? Will you see it? So often do you engage with football-related content? News, video, clips, gossip? Never. I don't care about football. Often do you play football? Basically never. The last time I played football I was like 15 and that was a while back. I never watched a match in person. I don't think I even, yeah, I don't care about football. What were your main activity during previous World Cup? I don't care about the World Cup as well. 100%. How interested are you in FIFA 26 World Cup? For me, I have no interest in football again. What you're most looking forward to seeing in the 2026 World Cup? I did not even know we had a World Cup, so I don't follow any team. Apart from your own country, which teams are you interested in? Did you try new games? Nope, never. Which one of the following football game have you ever played? I don't think, I mean, the last time I played a football game was on Sega Mega Drive. There was like a football game we used to love as kids. Was it on the Sega Mega Drive? You could like, you know, you could actually punch people, you know? You could actually like headbutt and punch people. It was like 2D arcade style, Captain Collection. But I never played any recent one. Like I played like the first one, you know, again, 25 years ago, so... Which of the following events during the World Cup you enjoyed the most? Inviting a football commentator. I mean, that why not? Best wishes from Autograph, I don't care. Collaboration between Sports Star and games, don't care. Community World Cup event, why not, you know? If you guys like football. I know many people like football, so... I would not mind event in game about it. I don't dislike it. Actually, football, like what I used to watch it a bit because I played it as a kid quite a few years. And what the thing I started to really dislike watching football was like when they play for the referee, it's called in English, like they are just faking to have, you know, to have pain and they're falling on the floor, and that's the part that made me like, you know, that really not make me appreciate football. Like a good match when they really play, you know, I've seen a few maybe in my 20s and was actually pretty enjoyable, but when they start to play for the referee and to get fault and whatever, I'm like, just like, get out of there, you know. Imagine collaborating between, but I just responded to that, right? I mean, exclusive skins, I would not care much. So you know my age. You know my gender. I'm self-employed. I don't actually care much about football, about any sports at all. I used to do a lot of sports, but I never was into watching it. So I don't watch sports. Maybe, I mean, it's not that I'm not interested to watch sport, I guess. Done. There you go. You got me Southland Gems. Thank you for reminding me about it. I mean, it's a big deal in the world. Like, football is one of the big deals. So I get that sports would want to do crossover and shit. So that makes sense to me. But yeah, that's really not something that is of high interest for me, personally. So you bullied that poor lady. That's the same heroes. I mean, that's what the better 175, 175. She has quite more troop than you, so where is that coming from, though? Where is that coming from? I mean, their lancers did barely anything. For you, it's a very even split, right? Between your marksmen and your lancers. I mean, their marksmen did nothing, so you might have just obliterated their marksmen very soon. Their marksmen did very little. I mean, they did a bit of that, but... I mean, 10% is very low chance as well. Should I send my farmers? What do we have tomorrow? Tomorrow we have prep? You don't gather day one in prep, right? Oh, I'll stream Tuesday evening next week. I'll stream Tuesday and I'll do the battle. Tomorrow I'll do Tundra Armlix video. And then, you know, we'll see what I do later. So I need to catch up on Twitch. So, Herbella, what were you saying? It is said I'm more excited for Tundra Arms than SVS. No, that's okay. I mean, SVS is very recurring and it's a bit boring for the prep and stuff. The battle can be fun, you know. If you have like a good matchup, it's fun. Yeah, they sent a survey. Okay, it reminds me of LOL and how they did a few skin collabs. I mean, that's quite, you know, they did like the summer games, right? So they're open to do this kind of stuff. And, you know, if the summer game worked a lot, I don't know how popular it was, but it felt it was a popular event overall, even if it's kind of nothing special beyond like team skins, you know. Would be cool if they start doing... I think they are big enough, you know, like collabs, they need to be high revenue games, high visibility, high downloads, like all of these things takes time, right? And you need a team to make this happen, so that's usually rarely for the first few years of a game, right? So, but we are entering year 3, so... I mean, we just got year 3 anniversary, actually, so, you know, the game is keeping players, making money, so they could totally invest in partnership and deals and merchandising. You know, I'm surprised that there are no merch about the game. I don't think there are merch about the game. Like, can you buy Whiteout Survival stuff? Do you guys know anything? I mean, officially, maybe there are some websites that try to do some. The game is popular enough, I guess, but... Tal, what's your opinion in the Alliance play relax? Should they play Tal? I mean, you could if you can register. The thing is, you're gonna be booted first match. That's it, right? If you don't care that, you know, you can play Tal. Like the way it works with the matchmaking is like if you rank very low in power, you're gonna be against far stronger alliances and you're gonna be booted first match. And if somehow you still win your first match, you're gonna be booted second match. So you're not gonna really play if you are relaxed. Probably in Asia, yeah, maybe. I don't know how Century is like implemented worldwide for this kind of stuff, you know, if they are scaling their games like internationally very well and things like that. But I think we had the game before the Chinese got it, like before they had the Chinese version, if I understood. Like the Chinese version is behind the international version of the game on many things. If I understood properly. They have huge meetups in Asia, worst character and event. Yeah, I've seen a few of that, a bit of images. Any idea of how SVS matchmaking works? I know there is no official data. I mean, yeah, like you know, we don't know. Like what it seems to be impacting the most is your top 100. Could they use the data that the daily, amount of Intel mission completed, or whichever, the amount of skin tokens or mystery badges, or, authority earned by the states? Could they use the daily average time being played on that state? Can you use the daily amount of account logged in? Can they use the daily spending on the state? They probably have an average of spend per state, daily ones. I mean, daily, not average, but daily spending per state, right? They probably track that. Things like that, right? So they have millions of data points if they want to. Probably hundreds at least. Are they using any of these? Did they make a very simple system because they don't have to match so many teams? So it's like power is like, most of it. But what we know is like top 100 is impacting. But that we will never know, unless the game becomes open source and we can see the code about matchmaking, but that we will really never know this kind of stuff. What the goal of the matchmaking as well? It is to make you, have a certain win rate. Either just to make you a fair matchup every time. If you are winning too many, like some PvP games, like I watched a Jeff Kaplan interview. I don't know if that speaks to any of you, but I used to work in Blizzard myself, so that's something that's very dear to me. So that's what the director of Overwatch. He was one of the main lead designer on World of Warcraft for many, many years. So Kaplan is like, if you love Blizzard game, Kaplan was a god, You put him on a pedestal and he was like amazing dude. And I watched a 5-hour interview of him on the Led Friedman podcast, which is really cool. If you like gaming, I'm not really into game design. I never did game design. I was only customer support. I'm not really a designer or programmer by any means. He was talking a lot about matchmaking, right? Because that's one of the hardest things you can do in a game. And that's, I knew that before that interview from working in the industry. And that's what he confirmed. Again, I don't know if Whiteout Survival is taking that matchmaking. That's one of the hardest things in the game. But that's really hard to do, especially on a competitive game. And he was always reminding that he's like, what do you want your matchmaking to do? For example, he was saying that in Overwatch, the matchmaking was meant to make you get to 50% win rate. So as soon as you go to 52, 53, 54, 55, you get a far harsher matchmaking for you because you are getting away from that 50% win rate, right? So, but I don't know if there are like anything like that in Whiteout. I have no clue what their matchmaking is trying to do. In terms of win rate of your states, instead, like I don't know, but there could be some bias built in the matchmaking to achieve a certain goals, multiple ones that we don't know, and then the data point they use we don't know. We just know that the top 100 is impacting a lot. Everything else is pure speculations. It's big over there. You mean the merchandising and stuff? I mean, probably. I mean, I would love to get some, Quick question about Tal. Will it have a dedicated Legion to bracket grouping? No, it's all the same. It's all the same. So the game is taking 64. It's a tournament, right? So you have to have 64 teams. Else it does not work, right? First round is 64. Second round is 32. Then it's 16. Then it's 8. Then it's 4. Then it's 2. Then, it's 1, the winner. So it's like a tournament fixed format. So Legion 2 is with Legion 1. That's just how it works. So if you register with the Legion 2, they're just gonna, be destroyed, and that's gonna be it. That's what it is. So. You probably seen that, right? I was kind of the one doing it. I don't know if anybody made another one, but I think this one was shared quite a bit. So here you have all the way it works, right? You can see that the first equipe in power, the first Legion in power, is fighting 64. Here 2 is fighting 63. 3 is fighting 62 on the first match. 4 is fighting 61. So if you manage to register your Legion 2, and that's just based on alliance power. So whenever you manage to register a second, a third, whatever alliance you want, a first one, and if you are in the top 50, you're gonna have super hard matchup. Like 49 is fighting 16, and that's already a huge gap. It's already insane. So I mean, it depends a bit on your alliance. Like sometimes it could be close in power, sometimes it might not be close at all. So yeah, it's a bit crazy, right? And that's a regular standard seeding bracket. Apparently, I don't really watch sport and tournaments, but that seems to be very standard in sports as well. It makes sure that the best ones are not, you know, fighting versus each other the first turn, and they are, you know, some of them are eliminated. If you are the strongest or the best one, you are fighting weakest opponents all the way. So you get more chance to go to the final, and that's, again, seems to be very common in sport as far as people told me, at least. Not that I know, because... Yeah, I'm almost 1 billion. 1B. 1B, guys. Gonna get strong. You have so many troops. When the game starts having some of my IRL friends playing it without me mentioning to them, I think it's starting... get big enough for collabs. Yeah, I agree. You know, do they want to do it as well? I have no clue about how Century is managing their game, though. I never really played Century games in the past, not seriously, so I don't really know what their kind of, you know, ambition for that. Or is that the one I should use for Discord for everybody? Do we need one more after that? So that's pretty cool. But from what I've seen, you know, devs, they love to make games. They love to make money with their games as well. So if there is like, you know, if these collabs are like valuable for the game, the longevity of the game, the whatever, they'll probably do them. What are the one I got a lot of them? It was Rekindle the Flame. I got a shit ton of them the other day. Shit ton of packs. Nobody need these, you know. I really wish they gave me like a recycle that album, you know, kind of thing. True, makes sense. We had an issue that one guy did FC7 yesterday. He came from another state. Knipe had huge argument that he will be responsible for losing this prep if something happens. I mean, yeah, blame one dude. Blame one dude for the, you know, for everybody else. That's fair enough. I mean, it does not help. It's not gonna screw your matchmaking, I think, that bad. Unless like you are like a crazy saving state that nobody is doing any levels on anything and that's doing it perfectly, but most they do so nowadays, so it's not even like an edge anymore, you know? It's like the default setting, so if you don't do it, that's where you start to lose a lot in, you know, in matchmaking. But everybody else is doing it, so... Like I don't know who is OOW Menzel. I've seen some people commenting that I should not play game of because they made ad with that dude, but I have no idea that they made an ad with him. I don't have ads about the game anymore, and I don't know who is OOW Menzel, so no clue. But someone got mad at me for playing the game that dude made ads about, so... But I don't know who he is. Did you made any video about Tundra Arm Leagues? I did, yes. How to gamble or how to predict, not gamble, but how to predict to empty the stores. I'll show you, you know, I'll do it again once more. And I probably did about registration. So what do I have about... So where is my Discord? I might actually ping the Discord. Seasonal events, battle and combat. Reply everyone. I'm pinged it on Discord, so you have quite a few. So that's on the Discord if someone wants to have a look. They have a guide about registration. I'll go back to it. I'll probably make some tomorrow, but I need to kind of review the... I don't remember everything. You know, we did not have the event for so long. I don't really remember most of it by, you know, top of head. I kind of need to go back to it. What sleep up got clipped? What did I say? I did not create anything like that yet, like any, you know. I'm not aware of anything I said that, you know, was stupid that went viral yet, so maybe that's the first thing. We should start a Tonton clipping community, you know? That's probably just me getting some from the general packs, I guess, because I don't think I got any from... Let's get from here. That seems to be cleared. So that was... I mean, Divine Weapon, maybe people get some of that still. It's not... Maybe I keep these because they are not the worst. They are not... like for free-to-play, they are a bit hard to get. Daybreak Island is very easy for everybody, so maybe we do that. There is something I'm trying to make my peace with, is like when you go online and you say things, you're gonna say something stupid eventually one day. Might have happened a few times already, so you know. That's to live with. So Sama, I pinged the videos on Discord. So there are everything I think that people need. But you let me know if that's everything. You are the judge. That's everything I thought I need to record, but... Did we do Explore the World? And then maybe that's the one I was just looking at. I need to pay attention. We did Explore the World. So yeah, the one I wanted to do is this one. Because it's one of the easy one as well that everybody has. So there is no need to keep any of these. But I need 2.5k for in 10 days, so I'm not there yet, but soon. That's a fun thing to do, right? I really wish they give us something better for managing albums. Recycle, that's good. So all of this crap are removed. The rest I keep to help people out. Let's do recycle, 1 star. And keep everything else to help people. So I'm nearly there. 9 days to go, so that's gonna happen eventually. I'm gonna be able to get there with like doing some of these that I got like 5 times or whatnot. I'm kind of giving 5 a day away most days, so that's pretty good to be honest. Like giving, I don't know for you guys, but for me, I've been giving out 5 away for like about a month now. I mean, for me, I'm nearly at the point where there is nothing else than people can give me. You know, if you look here, I'm missing a 5 star, and that's done. For the Tundra albums, and Epic Battlefield, same, missing 5 stars. 2 5 stars here. So nothing people can do for me, just luck. Epic Battlefield, I am quite deep into Epic Battlefield, to be honest. I could manage to squeeze like the... Oh, that's the wrong one, I'm confused. Oh, I'm nearly there with the facilities, that's pretty good. Or Ishalcom will do a bit next time, but that's very far, and these are very, very, you know, slow for the other ones, so that's gonna take a bit and a bit of luck. This one I pushed a lot, so Crazy Joe is very, very hard. Alliance Mobilization is gonna take 2 or 3 events to get to the next one, but I did push to 200k, so I'm very happy and probably ahead compared to most people. Alliance Championship, I'm a bit low because we lost a lot. We were kind of, you know, kind of higher in stars compared to our power with the player we lost in the previous alliance. So we lost a lot of matches. So I might unlock fishing this time. I will see. That's doing very well. Labyrinth. Just hard, you know. Just hard to get to more of these. But I, you know, keep improving my stuff and it's gonna happen eventually, right? Labyrinth, natural strengths. Can I do something here? Pets. Tomorrow I get some of that, but that's gonna take forever. That's still very low in amount. power is like next one is very, very high, very, very far, and that's gonna take forever. So pet's kind of stuck as well, and there is nothing I can request here. It's all 5 stars. So nothing on pets. Crystal Mastery, probably all 5 star as well. It's only 5 stars. I'm not doing bad here, but that's gonna take a lot of time. But tomorrow I'm gonna get this one. I'm a bit behind. I messed up half of my crystal core thing. So tomorrow I'll get a bit more. That's not gonna help me yet. Not gonna get unstuck. This one is tough, but I'm missing. Why I'm missing 4 star here? So that's one I cannot get. That's a 4 star I requested for weeks, and I could never get it. But everything else here is 5 stars. So that the only one that I really struggle to get is that one. Then Infernal Power. Here is as well, I'm doing quite decent, but I'm training troops. So tomorrow I'll be getting that one actually. Research Fire Crystal Tech is gonna take forever. Commission's gonna take forever. But this one, that's why I'm training it T11 to finish that one. I'm not training T10 or T8 to promote later. I'm just keep training to get ahead and hopefully get some of these with training T11s now. This one, I'm the one I'm requesting a lot because we never had Tundra Arm Leagues. So that's all of that I got from requesting and regular packs. But you see, I got most of them already. So that's where I think I'm ahead compared to most people, is I'm not sure people requested all of these like I did. And I'm missing 1 and 2 stars, which I'll get very easily. So I focused on getting 3 stars and 4 stars. Here the same, missing only 5 stars. And I'm gonna get it from Super Refining, which I'll do some tomorrow, so that tomorrow gonna be exciting for albums. It's gonna be a big push for albums. I might get quite a few, Then Tyrant, Gathering, and then the rest gonna take forever. So I'm gonna keep focus on joining rallies and gathering a lot here, but there is nothing I can request. So basically tomorrow, I'll get all of the 1 and 2 star missing here. And then the only one I could request. Oh, am I missing a 1 star I've seen somewhere? No. Will be this one, right? Will be that 4 star. I will be after Tundra Armling. That should be the only piece I can request. Then I cannot request anything else. I'll get everything I can request, and just gonna be a game of doing that 100 more. But hopefully I'm somewhere. I'm already got 4 of these. So Star enjoyed this Foundry. I'm at 1,984. Yeah, it's for me, like the island, I actually got it pretty late compared to my farm. My farm, I got it very quick. Where is it? Daybreak Island, right? And I was missing 1. And the only mission I had left was the own 20 mythic decoration, and I was not willing to spend money on that. So the only hope was to get that. But we got, what do we got? We got 1 more. Basically, the game gave us 1 more lately, right? What did it give us? There was that one that we get for our ranking in SVS. So that was pretty good. We had that one that was like pretty cheap. And what else? Maybe that one as well. So, the game gave us quite a few extra that were kind of easy to manage. $16. Am I close to get the mushroom to level 6? Yeah, I'm halfway there, so that's gonna take a while. I'm really hesitating, I don't know where you are with the skin shop, but for me, I'm like, if they give us a new skin tomorrow, I can buy it all, Technically, I could buy that one as well, but like, Yeah, it's really hard there, but I agree. What do you mean Dreamscape? I go. Oh, Dreamscape, yes. Yeah, okay, for the building, right? That what did this one? Echo of Time? Or what did something else? I cannot recall. But I got some of the spender ones, so I'm not doing too bad. You know. I got this one. I got this one as well that I need to put to level 6. So I have 2 to put to level 6 before I go on higher level. Oh, this one as well, right? I mean, I did not really know where to put it, to be honest, so I kind of dumped it here. I made my design like far before we got so many new buildings, so I'm kind of trying to add new ones to the design. I don't want to redo it. I don't... They should have a button, you know, to clear all your island, you know, have all the buildings going back to your bags or something. That should be a thing. So I should probably ascend the gatherers. Probably need to do the last polar. Where is my march? Wow, it's not coming back anytime soon. It's on a vacation. It went for a holiday, I guess. I did arena, so I'll get ready on to go to bed as well on Kingshot. Did not do a Kingshot video in a long while now. What do I have in my bags? Because I usually don't check because I'm not, you know. I have literally peanuts in my bags. Literally have peanuts in my bags. Let's get going before I need to join a rally. Then we'll do arena. How do you feeling about Gen 10 now that you have had it for a bit? I mean, I don't really have blanch. That's the issue, right? When you are not spending like a lot, you don't do heroes quickly. So my Gregory is not maxed. You know, my Blanchette is not maxed. Freya was okay, but I don't feel she did anything amazing to me. You know, but Freya was very okay. She's not a really good joiner, so it's just that I have the shards, you know, you have too many shards, so I need to use them somewhere. So I did Gen 10 and Gen 11, all heroes. Blanchette seems to be really good, but I have yet to see, you know, it's gonna be a bit more. It's gonna need to be SVS and KY. to really start to fill Blanchett. And then, you know, by then I'll have Rufus and I'll swap her out for Rufus immediately. So that's a bit underwhelming, I guess. Gregory was really good. I really loved him in Arena, Solo March, Exploration. Like, Gregory was really, really good. I did Magnus, so compared to Magnus was still a good upgrade, was not crazy, but you know, if you had only Gatot, like most people. I just do 4 on widget, so I did like higher widget on the one I use. So I did him to 4, her to 3, and Blanchett to 3. So what do I have for widgets? So I cannot do them to 4, so I need to push widgets a bit. I need to get, I think I'll get all widgets to level 4. I think it makes sense. But that's gonna give me like very good second and third, you know, first, second, and third March after that. Because I'm gonna have all Gen 11, all Gen 10. And then I'm gonna have Gen 9 for infantry, Gen 9 for lancers. And Gen 7 for marksman, which is Bradley. So I'm gonna be very strong with 3 marches overall. I'm gonna be quite strong for the dolphin. I mean, I don't know if I'm really a dolphin, but that's gonna work very well. We got Gen 9. We get Gen 9 after SVS, so trying to look ahead. Plan is max widget and Zura at the moment. I mean, you can, but Gen 10 is far better. But Gen 11 is far better as well, so you know. You have to get some heroes sometimes, so... Like, I really find heroes tough to judge from my point of view. Like, I mean, I use them, but I don't rally often. You know, I get them late in the generation often. So it takes a while to really get to understand, you know, the real impact of these guys. Normally max 2 of the 3 each gen. So why don't you do the lucky wheel, right? Or you will do the lucky wheel as well. Because Fred, I mean, unless you don't use marksman heroes, right? But Gregory is far beyond Magnus, if that makes sense. Magnus is like a bit better than Gatot, it felt, but Gregory is far better than Magnus, I feel. Well, that's pretty good stats. He's actually quite strong. Oh shit, I don't know. Didn't know he was that strong. That's quite better than me. Your account is strong, brother. Yeah, but I mean, I'm playing the game for 2 years, so it's nothing out, you know, it's nothing amazing. It's not weak, it's built correctly. I've limited mistakes a lot, even with spending. But not to, you know, limited in what I can do, I guess. Should I pop sorry for that. Should I pop a skin? Should I pop that? I'll keep it for later. I really like that one so far. No, it's not used a lot. Ryzen had it. I don't have a march? Okay. I was going Xura over Fred for widgets. I skipped Gatot widget level 4. I did not think it was much better than Gatot. I mean, Magnus, I don't know how better he is than Gatot, to be honest. For me, like, it really feels very close. But again, I don't rally a lot with these guys. So, you know, people rallying a lot, they might feel it a lot more than I do. For me, it's like, you know, do I clear exploration level? Do I feel a bit more comfortable in arena? And, you know, when I do rallies for Foundry and, you know, it's like against a whale that smack me or whatever, and it's not really anything relevant. So, like, the nuances of heroes is hard to grasp, I think, when you are at my level of planning and play and rally leading. But you don't have a lot of point of comparison, right? But Gregory was clearly better. That's for sure. He's really felt that way. But, you know, when you have Magnus, everyone uses Magnus in their rallies. Compared to Gatot, I think people might prefer Gatot in arena in some ways. Some people are kind of like, Gatot is a bit better than Magnus in arena. I did not try that much, so, you know, I'm happy with Magnus, to be honest. As a free-to-play player, do I need Gatot since he's all about defense, which is not good for joining rallies? I mean, if you never solo march, but you know, if you take some hit on your city, if you solo march, is very, very good. So, you know, if you have Edis, he's a bit better. Everywhere arena. You know, except offensively with marksman somehow. That's the only exception. But, you know, you need 3 march in Canyon, you need 3 march in Labyrinth. Like, I find it's a bit hard to skip heroes from the Lucky Wood at that stage of the game, but I know you don't play like everybody else, so you might have a bit of a different view on that, basically. That's gonna be an easy match, you know. Two Lancers is always easy, usually. Especially when my Bradley is like doing so much. Boom, no match. So many people don't know what to do with our arena lineup. See, like I'm gonna destroy him because he has Fred here. I should at least. Our state is tech as Amos, as Garrison leads in SVS, even in Gen 5. I tried to tell them, but no use. I mean, he's not that bad. He's not, but he's like a 20%-ish, so... I know he looks good on paper. Is that a fun match? No, it's not. So let's go for points. Yeah, that's I remember now that you said. I mean, I don't remember. You remind me, but I remember you said it before. I mean, you could always keep Gatot, but I think you're gonna feed it to, you know, solo march, arena, everywhere. But if your focus is VIP 12, if you know what you do, and you are happy with the trade-off, that's okay. My concern is always more people that don't know where they go and what they do, you know, and they're just like doing random shit. Then they can make like a big mistakes on their account because they don't even know what they want for their accounts. Like for me, heroes, you know, whenever people messed up heroes, is like you're gonna forget about that in 3 gens from now. But you know, 3 gens is a bit long for a lot of people. But if you have the patience and you're like, oh, I should have took that hero, I should have done this, done that, like 2-3 gens later, you know. Unless you do Canyon, unless you do Labyrinth, but these are not really important. It does not matter. it really does not matter. They're not show anymore, so that's easy to kind of get over with. Right now, you have enough gems to push for VIP 11. That's pretty good. VIP 11 is like 1 shard extra. Not crazy, but that's what you get health as well, so that's a lot of stats. Did I did the 10 matches already? Oh, that was quick. That's not a lot of points. I don't really try to get a lot of points, so. I mean, these are good lineups. Bradley. I mean, that's me. I'm always looking at the top. But that's what the bottom was good again as well. I mean, that's probably a bit close. Yeah, he is quite stronger. Wow. That's a lot, you know. 10 million is a lot. That's really a lot. He really crushed. I thought he might be a bit closer. Yeah, I really get destroyed by these guys. I think I can do better with Rufus later. I think I can do quite a bit better with Rufus later. No, not play again. Let's get out of it. Retreat, yes. I mean, you decided to pay the price up front, right? To sacrifice heroes and a lot of things for VIP, which, you know, will get you... I mean... The extra for the charts. Which, you know, very, very long term, it's worth it, but you have to think about the game like in years, not even in months, probably. Or enjoy the challenge, but I think you do. So Star mentioned that, you know, the what? The sleep up got clipped, but he's not saying to me what sleep up it was. I have no idea what's going on. So VIP 12, yeah, probably. Because, I mean, we get a lot more event than we get to use at the start. So that's probably help you as well if you like you've done last time, right? Saving a lot of gems and speed up for like a seasonal event. That can help you a lot. Can really save a month or two. Maybe even a bit more. It's just that we're not gonna, unless we get one for Easter, we might not get much of these, but it's not very far as well, you know. When you play that patience kind of game, it's not that far. I might actually go. I have a few things to do and it's kind of bedtime. So that's it for me for today. I'll see you Tuesday. I'm not gonna do anything on SVS. I'm gonna do my farm as usual, but we're gonna do like the Tuesday stream with Crossfire Mine and Crazy Joe. And then Saturday. But yeah, just a few things came in and I need to take care of them before bed, which is, you know, about now for me. So thank you very much, everyone. Good evening, good day, good night, good morning, wherever you are. And I'll see you Tuesday. Thank you for coming by to the stream so many times. You know, for most of you, I see you guys very, very often. So thank you very much. Quand tu es VIP 12, est-ce que tu peux avoir la planète? Pas du tout. Je vais y aller aux ligues, mais pas du tout. La planète, moi je suis VIP 12, ça prend... Depuis très longtemps, ça prend énormément de temps. La planète, c'est 3 VIP 12 ou 2 VIP 12. Donc pas du tout. Mais on en parle le prochain stream si tu veux. Mais c'est vraiment très très long. Et le météore, c'est déjà très long. Et la planète, c'est très long. Mais je file. J'ai des trucs à faire un peu rapidement avant d'aller me coucher. Cheers everyone. Bye bye. See you soon. Enjoy. Thank you again for being here. Bye.